Weathering is defined as the process by which two rock materials are broken down by the action of physical or chemical process. Physical weathering is known as mechanical weathering, where rocks break down into smaller pieces by mechanical means. This cement bollard has been weathered. Mechanical weathering is made by many different things, but here is three. One is the ice weathering, which is also called frost action, plant weathering, which is also called root pry, and last, water weathering, which is also called acid precipitation. There are four types of chemical weathering. Hydrolysis, which is reaction with water, oxidation, which is reaction with oxygen, acidification, which is reaction with acid, and reactions with organisms, which is called carbonation. What is the difference between mechanical and chemical weathering? Mechanical weathering is natural forces that hold power to alter rock physically. Chemical weathering demands chemical reactions with minerals inside the rock and causes changes in rock composition. Mechanical and chemical weathering are similar because they both break down rocks, but mechanical weathering breaks rocks into smaller pieces without changing its composition. But while chemical weathering breaks down rocks by forming new minerals that are stable at the Earth's surface. There's three main factors that affect the rate of weathering. They are exposure to the atmosphere, the composition of rock, and the climate. They all affect the rate of weathering. How does soil form? Soil minerals from the basis of soil. It is produced from rocks through the processes of weathering and natural erosion. Water, wind, temperature change, gravity, chemical interaction, living organisms, and pressure differences all help break down parent material. How the composition of parent rock affects soil composition. As parent material weathers, nutrients are released into soil solution, which subsequently is haunted by plants and other organisms or leached from the soil. There is 4 layers of soil. They are topsoil, subsoil, parent rock, and bedrock. Each layer has its own characteristics. What is erosion? Erosion is a geological process in which earth materials are worn away and transported over time by natural forces such as water or wind. There's 4 types of soil erosion. One is wind. Wind can make soil erode by displacing it. Ice melts and gets the ground underneath wet, and if the ground is wet enough, the soil will erode and run off as if it were raining. Another type is water. When it rains for an extended period of time or floods, your ground gets so wet that it loosens and begins to flow with the water. Last but not least, there's gravity. If your land is sloped, the soil is going to naturally head down the slope because of gravity. There are 3 major landforms that are shaped by weathering and erosion: mountains, plains, and plateaus. Here are 3 of my favorite landforms that are created by erosion and deposition. They are arches, Zugen, and Yardanes.
I hope you have a great day.